Bearings can technically last the entire lifetime of the bike, so long as they are greased and very well cleaned and very well taken care of. The way to tell if the bearing is bad or not is you reach in there and you move it around, and if you hear a grinding noise, then there's some dirt or some sand in there, and that's when you know it's not necessarily bad, but it's going to be very soon. Unfortunately, there's no way to really take it out and clean it. Fortunately, bearings aren't terribly expensive. So I've got a set of swing-arm bearings and linkage. Swing-arm bearings only includes the bearings for these two sides. So this is removing swing-arm bearings. What I've got here, Motion Pro installing tool. And I'm actually going to use this for removing bearings as well. They don't have a catch included. This one's just a $50 set. It comes with 3 different sizes. But the first thing you want to do is you want to pull out the inner guide, this pipe thing from the inside of your bearings. Then find a socket that is large enough to catch the bearings so that the bearing can slide out into that as you crank these together. You can't really push these out with like a hammer or something without damaging stuff. You can technically do this with 2 sockets and a very long bolt. Let's see where we're at. See in there, there's one bearing. Putting bearings back in. You do want to do it, you want to wipe these out. One thing you can do is to make it easier to get these things in is you can put them in the freezer. So what I want to do is I want to take this and mark it, so then I know when to stop cranking. Now these ones are very hard. So I have to put in one on one side and then one on the other. They don't quite fit up. There's kind of a gap in between them. That's the point. So I need to make sure to go that far. Always crank from the side of the driver on it. So these things, make sure that the catch is on the outside. Otherwise you'll have a hard time getting them out. So now all you need to do is pull these out, then grease them. Grease is one of those things you can never really have too much of. And you want to roll the bearing around a few times. Okay, maintaining bikes, all about grease.